School Report. I am Charlie from Ecclesfield School and our topic will be on cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is when anyone is tormented, threatened, harassed, humiliated, embarrassed or otherwise targeted by another person using the internet, interactive and digital technologies or mobile phones. Zendaya Coleman, 20-year-old actress who rose to fame through Disney Channel, has been a victim of cyberbullying.
The young 20-year-old actress has experienced great success in both her acting and music career. However, unfortunately, she has received a great deal of backlash from online cyberbullies after being cast to portray Alia in the Lifetime movie. Haters were concerned she could not play the role fully due to her small acting career, and others picked on her biracial background. Coleman gracefully held her head high and did her best to ignore the backlash at all costs.
Now to Annie, who is going to interview one of the assistant head teachers of our school.
Thank you, Charlie. I'm here with Miss Fancy, assistant head teacher, to ask her a few questions about cyberbullying. First question, what are your views on cyberbullying?
Well, I think any sort of bullying is not okay, and obviously we do a lot of work here as a school, working with our students and our parents to make sure that everybody is fully understood that there is absolutely no bullying tolerated, both here and in society. And that might include physical bullying, intimidation, name calling, threats, but of course cyberbullying as well. And I think cyberbullying is becoming something more something that we're dealing with more as technologies are advanced over the years. And kids have easy access to like mobile phones and social media forums such as Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and what students need to understand, and what all young people and older people need to understand, that any sort of bullying on any online forum is not okay, and it won't be tolerated.
Next question. If you could say one thing to a cyberbully or bully, what would you say?
That's a good question. I think I would say, I watched something on TV last week, okay, and I watched, and you might have seen this through your form forum this week, but I watched a video clip on TV, and it was about a young lady that had unfortunately committed suicide, tragically committed suicide at the age of 14 because she was bullied by texts and other forms of social media. And I sat there crying my eyes out, and I thought, I need to do something with our young people about this. And I actually had some other parents of students and staff who have watched it during half term and had got in contact and said, please Miss Hansett, can we do something to raise the awareness of cyberbullying? So we actually did a form forum on it this week, as you'll know. And I would say just watch that, and I would think before you post anything or like anything or share anything, put yourself in their shoes. So it's that feeling, it's that empathy, isn't it? And think, how would someone feel if they were to receive that message, or if they were to see that somebody had liked something that was maybe inappropriate or being nasty. And I would always think back to that video, and I think that poor young lady who felt that there was nowhere she could go and that there was no outlet, no one she could talk to, that breaks my heart. Tragically, that breaks my heart, and that's why we need to do something.
Good answer.
Thanks, Annie.
What does and could the school do to decrease cyberbullying incidents?
Great answer, great question even. Well, I firmly believe it's really important to be proactive as well as reactive. So I think it's really important that rather than just waiting for problems to appear and to arise, that we kind of foresee the ever-changing technologies, for example, and other issues, and we deal with them, and we're proactive. And some of the examples, I'll give you some of the things that we've done. So we've just recently raised the profile of this even more. And we've had assemblies. If you remember, we had anti-bullying assemblies, and we talked about cyberbullying is becoming more of issue, not in this school, but just nationally and as a society. So we had those assemblies, and in those assemblies we said, right, we're going to raise a profile around school. We've got these posters which have been designed by our own student, as you'll know, and we've got a brand new email address which is reportbullying@ blah blah blah. And students can obviously report any concerns they have via that email address. We're also in the process of appointing anti-bullying ambassadors, and those lovely people will be wearing a badge. And that badge is to show that they're a role model, they're a leader, and that they will never be a bystander to any form of bullying. We're very active in promoting, LGBT rights as a school. That's why at the moment, it's February, we're wearing these lanyards to promote equality. So any sort of bullying to do with sexuality, race, anything like that is an absolute no-no, and we will do everything we can to stamp out any sort of cyberbullying and any sort of bullying we can.
Many will know how Adele for her success in the music industry and for being a 15-time Grammy Award winner. Yet you may not know that she has been a victim of cyberbullying.
After delivering a baby boy, singer Adele was expecting many congratulations and well wishes, but what she had never expected were death threats and insults. As soon as the news of her baby broke out, Twitter trolls heightened their activity and made jokes about her weight, took pot shots about an independent postpartum depression, and even made death threats to the newborn. One particular vicious troll, lately identified as Vanessa Bieber, wondered whether the baby was born fat and handicapped. She later tweeted, "Just made it already, LOL." Adele fans all around the world stood by her side and defended her through this, and such troll accounts were later.
If you are being cyberbullied, just remember you are not alone and there are many people who are suffering from the same thing as you.
Also, do not be afraid to talk to someone. There are always plenty of people ready to talk to you.
In addition, cyberbullies, if you are watching this,
Your actions always have consequences, including teen suicide.
please think before you act.
Thank you for watching.
We have been Ecclesfield School.